Oh, you got the video. Sorry guys, I don't know. Something's wrong. Something doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the last setup. I'm wearing the same clothes. Alright, yeah. The manga. Yeah, I changed them. You got the original Dragon Ball manga here. And yeah, this is volume 1, my favorite volume ever. I love this way too much. 1984, and then we have one of my favorite covers ever by Kohei Horikoshi, creator of My Hero Academia. All Might cover, and God, I love this thing. But yeah, then we have the thing of the video, the topic. One Piece, baby, volume 97, with one of my favorite thing Oda's ever drawn, even though it's so simple. And it's Luffy, Roger, and Oden sharing what I think is sake. I'll put it on screen for you guys to see in full color. Yeah, I love it way too much. And yeah, I think I would make this a thing now for the channel. I'm just gonna show you guys the manga I own because I'm a loser. But yeah, back to the main topic of the video. Well, what's the main topic? All right, I have a theory that Imu, that weird thing on the throne that we saw in like chapter 900 or something, was friends with Joy Boy in the Void Century and backstabbed him and for power and for the ideology that she or he follows. I know, it's a crazy theory, and I just dropped that on you all, but you know, that's what my channel is all about. Now, if you guys like this format of what I'm talking about, I kind of like my videos to be less edited with the speaking portion. I don't like to cut. So yeah, I want to be more of a channel like Tekken 101, 123, 101, yes, 101. I'll put his channel link in the description, and also there'll be one little thing up on screen right here. You know, just go watch him because he's great. Yeah, but if you do like my video format and the theories I come up with, then, you know, click subscribe, like the video, because it doesn't take that long. It's one click, literally tap of the screen, like boop. It's not that hard. But yeah, enjoy the intro. Before getting to Imu and all the weird shenanigans, I do want to point out, before Imu-sama, when I was introduced to her or him, and I don't know why I keep saying her, I don't know, I feel like it'd be a powerful woman instead of a powerful man. I don't know why. Have they ever said King Imu, or is it just Imu? I'm pretty sure it's just Imu, right? It's Imu. Yeah, either way, before, when there was this one episode where I'm pretty sure Doflamingo and was it Kuma was walking towards the elders or the Gorosei, depends on the translation you read. This is an episode where it was really early, back in the Alabasta arc. I think it was after Luffy defeated Crocodile, and you know, Luffy, he's like, oh, I didn't feel a crocodile. Yeah, so what, right? Because it's Luffy. And, you know, it's a big deal, so there's no longer a warlord. They're going to have to replace him. Hasn't been done ever, I think, or in a long time. So they're like panicking. But when I saw the elders, I was so intimidated. I don't know what it was about them, but I was like, these guys have to be the end-all, be-all of this series. When Luffy becomes Pirate King at the end, which inevitably he will be, these guys will be the end-all, be-all. And people called me crazy. They were like, George, you're insane. What do you mean? They're old guys. Yeah, maybe the goons will come after him. Blackbeard might be it. But I don't know. I think that it's gonna be an effort, like a one. I'm not saying Blackbeard's gonna work with the Gorosei or the elders. I'm saying that maybe Blackbeard's gonna do something, and then the Gorosei are gonna do something else. Because you gotta remember, the Straw Hat crew is huge now. I think that with manga spoilers leaving out of this, we have Brook, Sanji, Jinbei. That's not a spoiler because he is in the anime, or like episode 1000 or something. And we got Chopper, Sanji. We got all these characters. And what I love about One Piece is that when it comes down to it, like, they separate. They don't just stick together. I like that everyone has a role. Zoro in the midst of battle always like either with Luffy or fighting the second strongest guy, as he is the, I'm not gonna say second strongest because I don't want to start a debate, but you know, second hand man to the Captain Luffy. So Luffy's fighting almost the main guy, which is a given, he's the main character. Then we have Zoro, which is fighting someone, and then we have Nami doing something technical with Chopper and Robin. When it comes down to it, they separate. And my favorite character for this is Sanji, because he's always the technical, he sees the bigger picture. Zoro's more the fight right now, I'll take you down. And Luffy's kind of the same thing. And everyone else has a specific role, which I like, because they separate. So what if, like, half the Straw Hats, let's say, some of the Straw Hats go to the Gorosei to do some, like, technical planning? Because I don't think the Gorosei is going to fight. They might do, who knows, because I was going to make a theory that the Gorosei actually fought on God Valley. They fought, and the only reason I think this is because they have to be somewhat strong. They can't just be these random guys. But then again, we have the people on Marijois that on the Celestial Dragons that are like nobodies, and they just are born into this role. So I think that there's going to be something technical to be done with the Gorosei or the Elders in that situation. But of course Luffy, maybe Zoro, and I don't know, maybe not Sanji. Maybe there's going to be someone else there. Or that one person that joined the Straw Hats in the manga, which I'm not going to say right now. Maybe with them as well. And, you know, fighting the main guys, which would probably be Blackbeard and the crew, or whoever it is, who knows. Or it could be something of a collaborate effort of Blackbeard, the Gorosei made like some sort of deal. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think it's more likely the first thing is going to happen. But, yeah, who knows? Maybe not. Of course, back then I always thought that the Elders were the most, like, they were the guys that ran everything, which they did, but technically they don't, because Imu's giving them the orders, and they're just like, got it, my king or my queen, and they're just like, oh, do this, do that, do this, go take down Straw Hat Luffy, remove the D from his name, do all type of that, I don't know, and yeah, they do that. And so Imu's just sitting in the chair of the throne, and in this big garden with a tree, and looking all menacing with the big hat. I don't know what it is about that big hat that makes me laugh, but I just don't know why you need such a big hat. And speaking of big hats, big straw hat, which I think belonged to Joy Boy. I really do. I really think it belongs to Joy Boy. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go with some manga spoilers. If we don't, this video kind of won't make sense, because I do need to talk about the manga events. So manga spoilers from now on. Sorry to all of the non-manga readers. So I think that, of course, now Luffy has the Nika fruit, so he can turn giant, right? With his, rubbery cells. Now his whole body's rubber like it was before, but like now it's increased, so he can like go like Gear 3rd, let's say, but without, blowing into his arm. He can just do it. So like, crazy. Yeah, I think he can turn giant now. So I think that Joy Boy either was a part of the Giant's race, or he used the Nika fruit to turn into a giant, and he wore that straw hat. And of course, over time, that straw hat that would just like turn into stone. I don't know how, but it did. Remember, there was a theory back when the big straw hat was first revealed, or not that, when Kaido was revealed, and the straw hat was revealed in the manga, because I think they were like around the same time in the anime and in the manga. People were predicting that the straw hat would be picked up by Kaido and he'd wear it and pretend he's Joy Boy, which I don't know why, but I didn't come up with the theory. Of course, this was just the community in general, but it was the funniest theory to me. I just imagine Kaido picking up the hat, putting it on, going row, 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 and then just going, I'm Joy Boy, I'm Joy Boy, I'm Joy Boy, and he's just like making people smile, but not in the actual way that Joy Boy makes people laugh and smile. He's literally making them like forcefully smile by eating small fruits. Have you ever thought of that? Just like, it's crazy. Like, he is Joy Boy. He's making people smile, but forcefully with a small fruit, and not actually making them happy, which is crazy. He technically is Joy Boy if you think about it. He has multiple countries under his wing, forcefully, but that's what Joy Boy does. And then he's making people smile with smile fruits, forcefully, but that's still what Joy Boy does. So he's kind of a fake Joy Boy. After Joy Boy like put the hat on, I think when he was really young and just like, I'm pretty sure Joy Boy, and I'm not gonna say he was someone like Roger, because Roger wanted to be, no, he didn't want to become the Pirate King. He wanted to be a free man. He had a dream that we still don't know what that is about, which is similar to Luffy's. But yeah, he had a dream and he wanted to go for it. I think Joy Boy did not have a dream. Of course, he had a dream, but not a dream that he's going for. I think that Joy Boy was just a guy that wanted to go out and just have some fun, have some laughs, party, like, Luffy does every time he defeats an opponent. He's just like fire up the, the grill, Sanji, make me some food and get some sake on the table. We're gonna all be brothers here, just toast and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I think Joy Boy was just a guy that wherever he was born, let's be honest, it's most likely the East Blue. Roger was born in the East Blue, and Luffy was born in the East Blue, so the old Pirate King, future Pirate King. But let's say one day Joy Boy was just, on his journey and he maybe freed a couple people. He's just having fun, he freed some people without them knowing. Think of it as like as a Luffy situation where he freed Nami from Arlong, but it was like an accident. Think of it like that. Think of it as like he's like came up to Arlong, the old Joy Boy, whoever the Arlong of his time was, and was like, hello, what's up, man? Want to have a party? And then he was like, no, I hate parties. And then like Joy Boy boxed him up with the Nika fruit or something like that, and he was like, yeah, you hate parties? No. And then he freed some people without, knowing he freed those people. That's what I think he was doing. But let's just say that one day Joy Boy was like walking on some random island. He came to some random island on his tiny little boat, and he met this girl or boy, depending on what Imu is, and just like they became friends. They traveled the world together. They got to know each other. Of course, she got to know Joy Boy, because I imagine Joy Boy's the type like Luffy, which just like, has emotion all around. He's like happy, go lucky. He doesn't give a crap about what anyone says. And if someone pisses off, like his friends off, he comes for him just like Luffy would. Imu got to know him very well. I feel like Imu would be kind of a shut-in when it comes to like emotion, of course, but she or he only gave like, emotion to Joy Boy. Again, I'm not gonna go with the whole Joy Boy and Imu were like in love theory. It could be, I'm not saying that, but I'm not really a big fan of shipping in the series like Boa Hancock and Luffy. I find it funny, and if they end up together by the end of the series, cool beans. I don't care. I'm sorry. Joy Boy was in the Void Century, not Void Century, actually not the Void Century at all, further behind, and there was a battle with Joy Boy versus the world government back then, and of course we know he lost for not really known reasons, maybe because there was not that much, power in there. But again, like I said before, Imu has been with Joy Boy, let's say, for a long time now, and she saw what he did to like promise the Fisherman Island folk that he'd free them one day, and yeah, so all that happened. She understands that Joy Boy is a nice guy, and she understands him deeply, or he understands him deeply. I keep saying she. So Joy Boy fought at God Valley, and he had people from Fishman race, from the Giants race, from all these races fighting with him, basically like trying to show the government that we will fight you and we will win. Of course, they didn't win, but that's what Luffy's here to do. He's here to carry on the legacy of the Joy Boy, and maybe the government had some sort of, probably a ancient weapon, and stop them with that ancient weapon. That's why it's so important to stop the ancient weapons. But yeah, he lost, and I think that Imu saw what the world government's ideals and view were on the world, and she was with Joy Boy all this time, looking at all the fishmen and all of how they are like persecuted and how they're just hidden in the dark, trying not to attract attention. I think that she saw this, and instead of seeing what Joy Boy saw, people that need to be freed, she saw this as the right way. She saw this as, or he saw this as the right way of how things should go. She thinks, or he thinks, that this is what should happen. Basically, like, fishermen should stay down here because they should not be on land. We should not have. So she's thinking the wrong ideals while Joy Boy's thinking the right ideals. So I think that she or he went to the world government, made a deal with them, and she had like, or he had like this amazing power, something to do with an eye or something to like entice someone. I don't know what it would be. You can comment down below what the power of Imu would be that did something. It did something to like let the government go, okay, I understand. So you want to do this? What makes you think that we will listen to you? We'll take you down right now. And then like she or he just shows this amazing power, and then we're like, oh, okay, I see. Right, you joining us. And then backstab Joy Boy, which made him lose, which led to everything that's happening now in Wano and the end of the arc, which I don't know how long the break is now. I'll put it up on screen. I think the break was announced 2 weeks ago, so it should be 2 more weeks left, I think. But yeah, I can't wait for a lot of things in One Piece. I can't wait for Wano to, well, I think it did end, but yeah, I can't wait to see chapter 1054 when it comes out. See what Luffy reacts to his bounty, because we have not seen that yet. I can't wait to see more of Rocksteady's Beck in the future. Can't wait to see if we explore Elbaf. I can't wait to see many things. But yeah, not very long video. I'm gonna try making shorter videos from now on, because as much as I do love my really long videos, I'm gonna try saving those for chapter reviews. But yeah, next video probably gonna be a Dragon Ball video. I keep saying that, but I swear this time it's actually probably gonna be a Dragon Ball video. But yeah, One Piece, baby, My Hero, All Might, and see you next time with that.